right, so as you see in the title, we are going to be speaking on the narcissistic paradigm. I had to take a deep breath just saying the title. Let's just do an inhale, exhale for this one. Because, baby, dealing with them narcissists is not a joke. And you guys need to know how to go about that so you can win. And I hear within myself that the way for you to win is to not try to win. Don't have the mentality like, oh, I'm gonna like play a game with this narcissist, or I'm gonna do that, or I'm gonna do this. No. Narcissists can differentiate between you game plan or not, and it's only going to amp them up to continue to play some more. The way to actually win with a narcissist is to just be about your bag. Be about your bag, be about your self-love, be about your self-growth, and actually making sure that your mind is healthy, your heart is healthy, and you've done shadow work to heal those traumas or incidents on the inside of you that may, still bother you to this day. You guys have to understand that narcissists are master manipulators. They aim for people that have been through something. And a narcissist will try to portray that they can fulfill everything that you're desiring, right? They know how to play on that. They know what to do on that. And the very first thing that we're going to talk about that a narcissist does, they groom you. They groom you. They make you feel like you're the most prettiest woman on earth, or you're the most handsome man on earth, or you're just like this person that they will walk to hell and back for. And they give you these compliments. Oh, you are so beautiful, or you are so pretty, or oh my gosh, or I don't see nobody but you, or all I think about is you, all I want is you, my mind is just on you. Damn, this look good, that look good, damn, I like that. Like, they feed you compliments. That's them grooming you. Just like when we're grooming our animals, we're trying to keep them intact. And so with a narcissist, they're trying to keep you intact. They're grooming you. All right? They compliment you. They use flattery with you, and it's like after that things will slowly start to change, right? And normally what comes after that is what I call flip it. And with flip it, normally you and this narcissist have had some type of drama. You got into an argument, you had a dispute, something happened, and you're trying to get this narcissist to see what it is that you are trying to say, and you're trying to get this narcissist to understand from your point of view. And what does the narcissist do? They flip it back to you. And so what you do at that point is take your mind off the narcissist and you put it on yourself, because you try to explain more than likely your actions, the reason why you did that, or the reason why you said that. And you're trying to get that narcissist to see the part that they played or are playing in the whole ordeal. And it doesn't work that way. It's kind of like the narcissist will flip it back on you. Well, I did this because of that. Or if you try to talk about them, they do things like overtalk you. That's another tactic of the narcissist. They overtalk you because they want to have control over the situation. They want to have control over the whole ordeal and over the whole encounter. Let's not get started on how they react when it comes to, disputes like that. They will get loud and overly emotional. They exude this over emotion, like they're just overly emotional, and normally they do that for you to shut down. And so that's how they destabilize their victim. Yes, I said victim, because when it all boils down to it, that's what it is. That's how they destabilize their victim. And because they put so many emotions into that, with this anger, this rage, and then some narcissists even cry. You have crier narcissists. You have ones where it's like, fuck it, I'm tired of this, da 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 da, and then you feel obligated to do what? Fix it. You feel obligated to fix it, and you may find yourself like replaying events, or just like replaying the whole thing in your mind. And a lot of times, especially in the beginning stages of the narcissist dynamic, of the narcissist paradigm, normally when it's in the beginning stages, the victim thinks of things like this. You know what? I'm just not going to say this the next time, because the only thing on that victim's mind is preventing that whole blowout that narcissist just did. More than likely, the victim wants to have peace. The victim is trying to work on peace. And so because the victim stopped looking at the narcissist, they started looking at themselves. And so now it's like, okay, I'm just going to refrain from saying this the next time. Or you know what? The next time this narcissist, or the next time he or she comes at me this way, I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to bite my tongue. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, this made him or her mad. I'm not going to do this. Okay, if I do this, this will keep the peace. Or this narcissist kept spazzing, saying that I'm over talking them, and they do the same thing to me. So you know what? I'm just going to fully listen. And I mean, you just think of all these ways to prevent this emotional blowout that you have just seen with this narcissist, and it does not work. It just does not work. And it's not meant to work, because it is a narcissist, and that's what a narcissist does. And you can't come to a common ground with a narcissist. And if you feel like you can, I can assure you it's a time limit on that. That is limited. The carrot is back dangling in front of the donkey's face. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just making sure I'm not all over the place, and I'm going off what I've written down as well, so I can make sure that I'm not skipping over anything. But yeah, you work hard to avoid, oh, my stomach is cramping right now. Did anybody else stomach cramp, or did y'all like feel something in y'all self or something like that? But I just heard some of them are sick. Okay, that was a sign. Some of them are sick. So some of y'all may actually be going through something with your narcissist, and your narcissist is sick right now, because the narcissist has to figure out how to get back in. And this is for the ones where you're actually in the midst of the back and forth with your narcissist, you know. And for the ones that are completely done with their narcissist, they're sick. Both parties sick. One's trying to figure out how to get back in because they feel they still got a chance. They feel that they can still prey on you. And then the other one is sick because they feel like they lost a good thing and you can't be found somewhere else. I don't care what they portray. I don't care what they are presenting. I know what I just felt within myself. That was, yeah. Yeah. But, another thing that they do, and I don't know if I've said this already, but they gaslight. They gaslight you. They breadcrumb you. They bird feed you. They give you a little bit here, you know, and you come a little closer, and then they give you a little bit there, and then they come a little closer. Oh my gosh, this Charlie Wilson song just came to my mind where I just heard it too. It's funny it came back up because I heard it on TV. But the song came to my mind. It's like, you dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. Boom! The narcissist drops the fucking bomb on you. The narcissist has snatched the carrot away from in front of the donkey because the carrot was just the illusion the whole time. The carrot was the illusion the whole time. They play hot and cold games. One week they flatter you. The next week they use aggression. And they, like, in the midst of a negative moment, like with a very skilled narcissist, in the midst of a negative moment, like a heated debate, they're hot and cold, you know, because they're knowing how to play on your emotions. So even though they're heated and stuff like that, they mix good in with bad. I'm tired of this. This is always going on. You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do that. And then they mix the good in. But we be fine when such and such. Or we be good until you do this, or we be good until you do that, or remember that time where I tried to do this and you didn't let me. It's like they'll try to throw those good darts in there, so to speak. And what is that? Hot and cold, bad and good, and light and darkness. Light and darkness does not mix. Good and bad does not mix. It only causes confusion. And divine is not of confusion. God is not of confusion. He is not even to be mocked in that type of way. You know? He's not to be mocked in that type of way. Let me just make sure I am not missing out on anything at all. All right? Yeah. I think those were the main things that I wrote in my notes. But yeah, so basically a narcissist manipulates. They hit you with the shock and stuff. They hit you with the shock and stuff. They groom you to make you feel good, make you feel special, make you feel like no one else is getting this treatment with you. And then they play the blame game, and then they flip things, and then they breadcrumb you to bring you back in. Let me just show this person the goodness of myself. Or let me just show this person that I've gotten better. So I'm going to start doing a little more things so they can see that I'm growing and I'm bettering myself. And that only lasts for so long. And then they're back. They're back at going back and forth. It's just a lot of shit. And I want you guys to know that the only way to win with a narcissist is to cut them off. You would be delusional. Okay? You would be delusional to think that you and a narcissist can be together and work on things and it get better. Oh no, he is good. He just has anger problems because he went through this, or she just has anger problems because she went through that, and all I have to do is just be patient with them. All I have to do is be patient with him. All I have to do is be patient with her. My narcissist is gonna change, Allie. You don't know what you talking about. I done put in time and work with this, and I will be damned if I let my narcissist go and they change for somebody else. My narcissists have good qualities, honey. You don't even know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. All that is doing is letting me know how stuck you are in that narcissistic paradigm, because you're thinking you can change the very nature of a narcissist when that's what they are. And all you're doing is showing that the narcissist is, your narcissist is skilled in what he or she is doing, because they have you hooked on the bait as to think, if I just alter myself, this will change them for the better. Did you not just hear what I said? Let me come closer. Some of you guys are really in that stage of thinking, if I just alter myself, if I change myself, if I switch from who I am, let's get the real version. I mean, just the absolute definition of alter, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, to alter means to change or cause to change in character or composition, typically in a comparatively small but significant way. Small but significant way. When you're dealing with a narcissist, you're in quicksand and you sink very slowly, unnoticeably, but significantly. And before you know it, you're more deeper in the quicksand than anything. And when you get to that point, you lost yourself. And this is when you know what level you are in with the narcissist. When you get to that point, you have lost yourself. You no longer speak up for yourself because the narcissist took your voice from you, because you started to think, maybe if I just be quiet and let the narcissist have it, it will make things better. So you stopped talking, you stopped reinforcing, you stopped standing up for yourself, and you became like this quiet mouse. You're altering and changing yourself significantly. Don't get to a point where you're there. And if you are at that point already, it's imperative that you stand back up in your strength and know that you can do it. I'm not going to say it's easy to detach from a narcissist, because it's toxic. And, you know, you've been in this web for so long. It's toxic. It's like you have to work your way out of it and find your way out of it. And I encourage you to surround yourself with positive people that understands that narcissistic paradigm and help you get through that. But no one can help you unless you're fully ready. If you're constantly going back and forth, that's your process. But at the same time, you have to understand that you are prolonging your healing and prolonging your journey and prolonging your happiness and what's really for you. And not just what's really for you, but who is really for you as well. Let's see. There's another definition. I feel like that's all the definitions that we really need. But you don't need to change your characteristics for anyone. That is what makes you you, and ultimately that is what makes you special. You cannot win with a narcissist by changing yourself. To be completely honest, narcissists only feel pain when they can no longer feed off of you. You're cutting their supply off. You are their supply, their listening ear, their motivation, their encouragement, their light. You're their light. Without that light, there is darkness, and they don't want to deal with the darkness of themselves. And normally narcissists do not like to be alone. They don't. And some of you may wonder, well, why does this narcissist keep coming back? Why does this narcissist keep saying that he or she loved me? Why does this narcissist keep saying that we can work? And if this narcissist didn't want me, then he or she wouldn't go to the extent of trying to get me back. But how many times have you said that and gave that narcissist a chance, and it only went back to the same thing again? You can't sit here and tell me that there was a definite change with you and the narcissist, because the narcissist has to endure its own pain. And normally when it comes to the people they choose, they're sympathetic towards the narcissist, which enables them to keep doing what they're doing. And then the victim feel like if they just make the narcissist feel good, which is what the narcissist feeds off of, if they just make the narcissist feel good, you know, the narcissist will feel high and motivated and will change. No, you're just feeding that narcissist ego to the point where the narcissist doesn't even have to look at his or herself. It's like you're supplying all the needs of a narcissist. Why would they want to go anywhere? And you have to understand also that narcissists are controlling. A narcissist cannot fully want you, but not want someone else to have you as well. It's all about control for that narcissist. Their self-glory. Their self-glory. Okay? Spirit, is there anything you want to speak on? I hear run, get away. I hear help me. It's like this image of like this hole. Like imagine a trap. Like how an animal would fall down into a trap on TV or something. It's like somebody dug a hole and there's this female that like fell in a trap and is at the bottom and is saying, help me. Like I feel like she's in a dark place within herself, and she's really trying to get out of this paradigm. I can't help but to see this image in my mind. I just heard blonde hair. I hear like grab me. Somebody is really like calling out for help with this. And I want to encourage you all to reply to this video, comment on this video so that we can have healthy feedback and everyone just express themselves. I don't know if there is one person that will fully make it to the end of this video, but if you do, comment I made it, and I will know that you made it to the end of this video, and I would love to talk to you, or we can video chat, or I'm all about connecting with my viewers, and I've been through this before, and through the grace of God, I have gotten out of that too. But it doesn't feel good when someone has that type of power and control over you, and you lose yourself in who you are, and you don't even recognize yourself anymore. But I'm here to help you with that. Let's talk together and get with a community that you can talk to. I believe in you all, okay? You all can do this and persevere through this. Do not be that narcissist supply anymore, because you are loving yourself more and doing the things that you need to do for the betterment of yourself and for the betterment of your life. See yourself as strength and stand in it. All the narcissist is doing is targeting what you need the most, which is codependency. Maybe you need someone to lay with at night. Maybe you need someone to help you around the house. Maybe you need someone to tell you how beautiful you are, which is validating you. Maybe you need validation. Do shadow work within yourself and really figure out what are those things that you need that the narcissist is dangling in your face only to snatch away from you. I think I'm going to title this message as that as well. I cannot wait to hear from you all. I love you. Keep moving forward and keep pushing.